Grown Man Podcast, man. Podcast. It's a real good podcast. I feel the energy in it, guys. Come on with it, man. What happened? What's going on, man? Okay. We are peace, God.
That's what we gonna lead up eternal. In the hearts and minds of us, according to what we do while we get. That's everlasting life.
Anytime you want the information, you can bend it all you want. You ain't got to get to it. You get to how you want to get to it. So that's what they did.
It's all about your spirit, which is the five senses: your taste, your hearing, your taste, your sight, smell, all that. That's part of the spirit. Okay? And then if you get your mind right, you have to know how to have your mind focused, like our brothers are saying. You have to think right in order to try to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because your thoughts, what it does, it transforms your emotional state. Out of that emotional state, you can do whatever. Some people get mad and go do some things, and then they think about, I should have did.
Man, that's so serious. It's like I'm in school right now with you, King, my brothers, my classmates, my heart, you know what I'm saying, my soldiers. So that's all it is. So that's what Brother Cypher said. Everything I said, but he put it in his layman's term, and I said, thank you, Brother Cypher. Say it, brother. Because that's what we need. It's Grown Man Podcast, baby. That's what we need, bro.
Yeah, that's God. Pretty much the same conclusion from different walks of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God, yeah.
You know, and we bring a different, element to the scene. You know, that's why we rock and roll together. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That our children are our link to the future. And they must be nurtured, respected, loved, protected, and educated.
Grown Man Podcast, y'all. Come on, man. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Man Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. You know what it is. Grown Man Podcast. Check out here at Ministries and Almond Raw Productions presents Grown Men Podcast. And I'm your host, Another Chance, with my co-host in the building, MJB, the God of Shaw, and my brother Free Cypher Allah. On this platform, we're going to politic about life's current events, family, real men, and knowledge, baby. So get ready, because in this hour is where we give you the tools to succeed for tomorrow. Grown Men Podcast. Let's go. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Men Podcast. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. You have now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. Real men, real issues with real solutions. I'm your host, Another Chance. God bless you. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm backed up by my co-host in the building, MJB, the God of Shaw. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing? Thanks for
Blessed
coming
and
in.
highly favored. Yes, sir. Blessed and highly favored. My brother, Free Cypher Allah.
Peace. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes,
Oh, God.
Already. And all the way from California, man. The one and only G. Rick coming out of the Gangsters Corner.
Hey, man, what's happening? Hey, man, another sunny day out here in California. Out here. You know how it go. You know what I mean? What's happening, folks?
Yes.
Ain't too much.
Not too much, man. Thank you, brothers, for sitting at the round table once again, man. God bless you, brothers. It's good to see y'all with the smiley faces and the energetic. It's good to see our viewers out there. God bless you guys. Thank you for joining us. It's going to be an awesome night tonight. And I hope you brothers had a good week.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, mine was all right, man. Real quick, I want to apologize to my boys, the crew. You know what I'm saying, for missing last week. You know what I'm saying. I was a little under the weather. You know what I'm saying, but you know, like I said, I wanted to be here, but I just couldn't. So I apologize to my boys, my man. I mean that from the muscle. You know what I mean. Now we can get on with it.
Everything good. Let me get some of that Burger King you got over there.
No, I have my auntie cooked the tamale pie, so I had some of that. Yeah,
That's what I was wondering. I was wondering what that was, man. Before y'all, let me introduce y'all to our guest of the evening. Can I do that, MJB? Gangster.
Yeah, go ahead, man. My bad.
If I can be so kind to introduce y'all to our guest of the evening, MJB, don't run away. Tonight we are blessed to be joined by the co-founder of the Color of Love movement. She's also the owner of her own movement. I want you guys to welcome Kristen Nicole Adams.
All right.
Hey guys, truly honored to be here with you guys. Iron definitely sharpens iron, and I am tuned in with you guys on Tuesdays, so it's an honor to be here with you guys. Love what you're doing in the community, for the mind, for the body, and the soul. I'm just glad to be here with you guys.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you for joining us. And thank you for watching. Fan, thank you for being a fan. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the Second Chances movement, Miss Adams.
Absolutely, guys. I'd be delighted to. My name is Kristen Nicole Adams. I am a returning citizen, former incarcerated individual in the Florida Department of Corrections. And coming home from incarceration, I did see a true need on the receiving side as a person for resources in the community for our loved ones coming home and reintegrating into society. So second chances are mandatory, are exactly that, but we do offer a more real life solution and approach to mentoring those who are leaving incarceration by providing not only resources, but guiding support, encouragement, and morale boosting and camaraderie, and guiding someone successfully into integrating in society with housing needs, therapeutic approach. What I can't tell you who is.
What is that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Go ahead, Christian. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so we're trying to integrate people coming home from incarceration and approaching a real life solution. Coming home, I did a 100-hour course, a transition course from someone who had just graduated FSU and had no idea how to tell me to be a returning citizen into society. I had never walked it. And coming home, I saw this need for housing. Where am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to raise my children? How am I supposed to provide for my loved ones? And not only that, I was a reoffender. So I was just trying to do the best thing that I could and not become another statistic. In doing so, I was able to create a 120-page case management plan, assisting and reintegrating and providing those resources and getting your rights restored, having fines paid off, assisting in getting licenses reinstated, not only with housing, but career building and just basic fundamental needs and resources that we have coming home from incarceration.
Awesome. So and that's basically the Second Chances organization. So how can someone get in contact that's in need of those services?
Definitely. So you can check us out on our website, creatingsecondchances.org, or you can give me a call directly at 321-362-2453. And you can also reach me by email at kristen@secondchancesaremandatory.com.
Awesome. And later on in the show, Christian, be sure to give out that information for our viewers again so they can take that down as well. It's going to be an awesome night. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's good, man. People need that help.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we mentioned earlier, Mrs. Adams and Grown Man Podcast will be uniting in different type of organizations and programs that we're going to put together as far as for the youth. And those are the things that you can implement out there in California as well.
So with that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to keep it moving if our minds and hearts are clear. We got a great show for you viewers tonight. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us. Gangster, what do we always tell our viewers right about this?
Go ahead, my bad. You know, you could have been anywhere you wanted to be, man, but we appreciate that you came and kicked it with the boys of GMP. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Thank you.
Today's current events.
Body camera video shows a police officer releasing a police dog on an unarmed black man after he surrendered following a high-speed chase. Jesse Kirsch has the details, and we should warn you, what you're about to see is disturbing.
Do not let them, don't release the dog.
The warning from state to local police came again and again.
Do not release the dog with his hands up.
His hands clearly in the air. 23-year-old Jadarius D. Rose, an unarmed black man, was still mauled by a police dog.
Hey, do not get the dog off of it. Get the dog off of it.
The Ohio State Highway Patrol says the disturbing July 4th incident came after an attempted traffic stop. Police attempting to pull Rose over for driving this semi-truck missing a left rear mud flap.
Not sure what his problem is.
When Rose refused to stop, police chased him for nearly 30 minutes before he stopped and exited the vehicle.
Male driver on the phone right now.
According to authorities, Rose called 911 himself and got out of the semi unarmed with his hands raised.
Come to me. You don't want bit. On the ground. You're gonna get bit. Come to me, man.
But state police say a dog was still unleashed by Circleville canine officer Ryan Speakman.
Buddy, nobody's trying to hurt you. You just let a dog bite me.
Authorities say Rose was treated at a local medical center and charged with failure to comply with order or signal of police officer, a felony of the 4th degree.
That an officer would unleash a dog on a black man that had his hands in the air and was on his knees. We were mortified by that behavior.
Tonight, records show Rose is out of jail. He and his attorney are declining to comment. Here in Circleville, the police department has not made anyone available for an interview despite us asking for one. The department also will not say if the canine officer in question is still on active duty. All of this as state police say that the incident remains under investigation. Kate?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today.
See?
Wow.
That's the stuff that that's what I'm talking about. That type of stuff right there. That's what I'm saying. Why we gotta go through that? You know what I'm saying? We surrendering to you and you still put violent force on us. Why you do that? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me, man.
Nah, man.
Credit goes to NBC News for that video. So shout out and credit to NBC News for that video. Go ahead, all right, Double O.
No, I'm just saying that dog go anyway, right? I mean, like, come on, dog. You heard the weapon. Don't let the dog go. Don't let the dog go. He telling the nigga, don't let the dog go. Don't let it go. Excuse me, language, my bad. But he still let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? Still let it go. And clearly, that he was harmed.
I heard him say it twice. I heard it twice.
Clearly, he said it. Don't let the dog go. And he let the dog go anyway. Yeah. They ought to fire, man. See, one day, they're going to keep pushing. And they'll start pushing back. Then all of a sudden, we wrong for that. But they take for so much, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
I understand that, Games. I know it's.
Yeah.
Go ahead, son.
Oh, I was just saying, I totally agree with the both of y'all, man. I mean, I understand if Buddy would have got out still bucking. You can't be mad that he had the thought. He had the thought to run at first, you know what I mean? Not realizing you're in this big truck, you ain't gonna get away. But y'all got to realize, police, y'all got to realize this here. Running is instinctual.
You really can't. I mean, it's something you ain't really got a control of. You automatically is inclined to run. I mean, this has since I was a little kid and playing cops and robbers and cowboys and Indians. You run. That's what you do. And the police run after you and earn his money.
Hey, cuz. Hey, that was for real, bro. Hey, that was for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. That's how it goes. We trained way back as well. Because I had some rabbit every time. I ain't never just went. No, sirree. They say, don't look. I'm already gone.
Yeah, young man was 23 years old.
But they still shooting the dog over.
Well, he's still 23. He ain't dead. He just got
23
bit.
years old, man.
Yeah, he's 23. He just got bit, but he's still.
That could have been any one of us. You know, that was in Ohio, but that could have been anywhere, man.
Young black man, you know.
What's your take on it, Miss Nicole? What's your take on it?
So first of all, as a parent, my parent instincts go into play. What if this was my child? What if this was my son? What if this is my daughter? Secondly, it makes you think about the extreme force that the police feel they have at their leisure. And thirdly, if you think about it, if this person would have left, if this person would have ran and feared for their safety, what kind of protections do we have? Like, we're supposed to be quote unquote protected by the police, but it's come to a point where if you even get stopped, you're scared to even pull over, no matter who you are, because all of the brutality that's going on. I think it's super unfortunate, and legislators, and we need to hold everybody accountable who is in positions of authority here. That police continue to do it for our kids, these are our family members. It's just not right altogether.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing gonna happen to that dude.
The police officer?
Yeah, ain't nothing gonna happen.
The one that's so-called suspended?
Nah, they didn't say whether he was suspended or not. Plus, they don't do nothing. When they kill a black man, he just gets suspended with pay and sent to the next county to work. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't kill him. He just got his business. He just let his dog go. He'll be at work tomorrow. Straight up.
Yeah. We want to, We want to do our MJB. We want to do the comments real time so we can give our viewers a chance to interact on the stories that we're talking about. So just real quick, keep an eye out on that. At top of the morning to you, top of the evening to you as well, Gary.
What's up, Mr. Gary? Peace coming from Free Cypher.
It's Jolene. God bless you, sister.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is what it is.
But my thing is, my thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like, why every time we turn around, it's always us getting treated wrong. You know, and I just getting tired of that. And we, as like I say, we got to just speak out on it and keep doing what we doing. And hopefully people will start speaking up, start doing the right thing, because we human just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, and we got to be respected as humans. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just real, man.
Yeah, we've been catching the short end of the stick, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, we've been catching it. So, just stay strong, my man. You know what I'm saying? And don't let it beat you down too much. And we're gonna keep it moving on that pump. You know, you already know, man.
I think my panel said it most, man. I can't touch anything. I think y'all covered the grounds on that, man. We're gonna keep it moving for our mind and hearts and clear.
Yeah.
Hey, MJB.
Yeah.
The quick answer to your question, since you in Florida, and you asked why we always got to get mistreated like this here. Well, they gonna teach it in school that we benefiting from this mistreatment.
Well, see, that's the problem. That there go again. Problem. Now they trying to flip. Now they want to flip it on us. But I mean, if you go back and do the history, you can see what we have contributed to this whole creation. You know what I'm saying? We have contributed a whole lot. If we didn't contribute nothing, you wouldn't have what you got. You know what I'm talking about? But we ain't gonna get into all that.
That's a whole nother story. We can do a whole story
Yeah, we coming back to it later on tonight. Some kind of way. Yeah, we're gonna get back to it sometime, some kind of way. If our hearts and minds are clear.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
Yes,
Tonight, we have new video taken during the interrogation of the woman whose 10-year-old daughter shot and killed another woman she was fighting with.
Lucretia Isaac is charged with manslaughter, and her trial is set for next month. West 2's Liv Johnson is live with us in studio tonight to walk us through the new video from the state attorney's office. And Liv, we have video from witness testimonies as well.
Yes, and this happened Memorial Day of last year in Orlando. Witnesses say it started with a fight between Isaac and the victim, LaShawn Rogers. Then Isaac's daughter pulled a gun out of her mother's bag, shooting Rogers in the head.
The conversation is over. I need a lawyer.
Newly released video from the state attorney's office shows Lucretia Isaac waiting in an interrogation room after her neighbor LaShawn Rogers was shot and killed outside of her apartment on Mercy Drive. The suspect, Isaac's 10-year-old daughter.
I ain't got to say y'all at all. And don't talk to my baby either, because she's underage. So don't, and I ain't give you no reason to talk to her at all.
Police say Isaac and Rogers got into an argument in the courtyard of their apartment complex on Memorial Day of 2022. The fight became physical. That's when police and multiple witnesses say Isaac's daughter took a gun from her mother's purse and shot Rogers.
She handed daughter the book bag. They probably exchanged like 2 or 3 punches, and like that's what you heard. And everybody and started running.
The victim's boyfriend recalls Isaac's daughter saying she shot Rogers because she, quote, messed with her mama.
That little girl fired a gun with one hand. She's 10 years old. She said she should have hit my mama. That's what the little girl said.
Isaac was charged with manslaughter, aggravated assault with a firearm, neglect of a child, and negligent storage of a firearm within a child's reach. Her daughter was also arrested.
What I'm going to jail for?
Well, for right now, most likely it would be for allowing a firearm to be in possession of a juvenile under the age of 15, resulting in...
How did I allow a firearm to be in? Like, now y'all just making up.
We're not making anything up. You don't want to talk to us, we're not going to discuss it anymore.
Isaac posted bond in October, and her trial begins August 14th. We reached out to the state attorney's office to find out the latest on her daughter, but we did not hear back. Live in the studio, I'm Liv Johnson, West 2 News.
All right, Liv.
Well, you see what she said. You see what she was. You see how she was talking to him and let him know how you gonna put words in my mouth.
That's a cold situation.
That's what?
I said it's a cold situation.
That's what, Gason?
Huh? You can hear me?
That's a cold situation. Yeah.
Yeah, I said it's a cold situation. Just everybody how I played out the girl, mama and the daughter. You know what I'm saying? She, it's, and then she killed that person. Somebody going down for that murder. So this ain't gonna let it go. One of them going chain gang, or they gonna lock that little black girl up for help. But yeah, it's just.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where does stand your ground come in at? Because they were fighting and he defended his mama. So do a stand the ground law come in effect?
No, I don't think it is, because he wasn't the one getting whooped. I mean, she wasn't the one getting whooped. She was trying to help her mama. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that's, but that's a good fact. But
that is a good question. Free Cypher.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Kristen, do you got any comment?
I mean, the mental capacity of a child to understand the long-term effect of shooting someone at 10 years old, like you understand someone died, but I don't think you understand the severity of the effect until it happens. So should mom have a gun in child's reach? Maybe not. definitely understand on the receiving side, she's trying to protect her mom, but the state of Florida cannot hold a 10-year-old whose brain is not fully developed to understand those things accountable. And then she can't hold the mother accountable because the mother is not the one that pulled the gun. Was she wrong for having it in her reach? Probably so, but that's about the only fault that she has in that situation.
Right, but they're gonna get somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody going. I hate to say it. On camera doing that, boy. You believe that?
Her way of thinking was learned from her parents. You know, just like she said.
You supposed to get somebody mess with your mama. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You supposed to get them, man. You gonna let somebody mess with your mama?
So,
but
I remember when this originally happened, we thought that the mom. I remember when this originally happened, we thought that the mom kind of like forced her to do this, and now, you know, it seems as if she did this on her own, or the child did this on their own.
Well, mom had a pistol in the book in her purse, right? Yeah, mom had a pistol on her. Then she gave the bag to the daughter. Started fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it went down.
Yeah, that's basically how it went down. It's like, you know, say I got this to get rid of you, but I'm gonna duke it out with you. Now, whatever my baby do,
she started
I can't
losing.
control that. I can't control what my baby do. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm here duking it out with you. I'm not trying to kill you.
Somebody
viewers out. What y'all think out there? Y'all type your messages, your comments. We'll read them out. We want to know what you guys think, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, man.
Okay, well, check this out. Check this out. I did a little bit of research in since they didn't want to tell us about the girl. So far, they have charged the girl with second-degree murder, right? And like the guest Kristen said, you know, we have a 10-year-old. My thing is this: y'all ain't waste no time to charge this little 10-year-old with second-degree murder.
Damn.
But you don't want to charge this grown-ass lady that shot the lady through the door with second-degree murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, as far as to stand your ground in this particular case, it really don't come into play because we believe, I believed when the story first came out, the mother was the aggressor. The mother went to this lady's house with the fight. You said it ain't like the other lady, the victim came to their house with the fight. They went to her house with the fight. And I guess one was losing and the child ain't understanding like that. You know what I mean? But like we always say, like I always say anyway, is this here. Any child is gonna stand up for mama. Point blank. I can't see me blaming a child or trying to charge a child in a case like this here. You know what I mean? Now, they can figure out some kind of way to put it on the mama and say the mama did this intentionally. You know, she knew what she was doing when she gave her the bag or whatever. Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't know. But I don't believe they need to pursue anything with this child. Get her some counseling because she gonna need that.
Yeah.
Get her some kind of help. That's what they need to do. But I mean, at last check, she was still being detained. You see what I'm saying? All this time,
which is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
They were trying to get a release to go live with her daddy, and the judge shot that down. So,
yeah,
you know,
that's cool. And
that's really, my heart really goes out to the child in this incident because that's really the one that's gonna need it.
Not only that, but you have a child that lost their parents to incarceration for something that they are behind, right? And you start to develop as a woman things that we naturally come with. We come with guilt, we come with the nurturing instinct. So you have a child who's developing into a young woman, conform, being programmed, sit here, do this, eat that. Not only that, she lost her parent and she doesn't understand the severity maybe to this level. So rehabilitation, I agree with the Free Cipher. Rehabilitation, but mom's first instinct was to protect her child. You heard her in the interrogation room, and no, you won't talk to her. She's not of age, right? So in my corner, if I'm the parent, I'm like, lock me up, throw away the key, charge me whatever what you need to, but let my baby go. She has her whole life ahead of her at this point.
That's it. That's all we can do as parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, like you said, those cycles, that is kind of messed up. How they charge that other lady with manslaughter, right? She busted through the whole morning. You know what I'm saying? They charged her manslaughter. The little girl got second degree murder. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cool. You know, because they didn't charge that white lady with murder at all. But that's not, yeah.
Hey, but y'all hear how Dredd said? Dredd said she shot her with one hand.
Yeah.
She bust with one hand, like she know what she like she was trained how to shoot. You know what I mean? I appreciate mom now from teaching her proper way to handle that pistol and stuff. But dang,
that's what I was saying.
And she hit in the dome too. Was straight for the
yeah. Yes. I mean, maybe she is. You know, maybe she is a sniper from Call of Duty.
Somebody going to sit down about that there.
In the chest, could have shot her anywhere, but she shot her in the head. That's why I'm like, man, this young lady was trained. This child was taught.
Baby with some kill shot.
But that's not a bad thing. Ain't none of that a bad thing. All children should be taught firearm safety and stuff like this, you know, and learn these things and know how to handle themselves in a position like this. Ain't nothing wrong with her being under proper supervision and getting that kind of training. I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like the mother or father, whoever taught her, was wrong for teaching her, because that was a plus on them. Thank you, parents. But this is also the other side to it. When you do train them, you got to be ready to deal with the consequences of it. Yeah. That's why I suggest, you know, that when training your children with gun safety and firearm control and stuff, it's best to go hunting. Teach them how to hunt, kill, skin, and be able to make this meat for food. When they learn about death like this, they'll have a little bit more empathy when it comes to killing humans. You can teach them how to hunt. That's what we out here with these guns. The guns is for hunting. We can't continue to hunt each other. We got to go out here and get us some good meat and bring it back to the hood.
That's it.
Yeah.
Peace.
Well, man. Shout out to Maurice Mo up north. Y'all know Mo, man. Shout out to Maurice Edwards, man. We love you, brother. He said, I see you, fam. Much love, man.
That's that Hall of Fame police officer.
Want to give a shout out.
Officer.
Hall of Fame.
That's that police officer, the one and only.
Okay. Hall of Fame.
We love you, man. We love you, brother.
Put some respect on his name.
Shout out to our
real. Get some respect on the name.
I want to give a shout out to our guest of the evening, Mrs. Adams. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us, and to our viewers, thank y'all for tuning in and watching. Tune in to Grown Men Podcast, and we're gonna keep moving right along if all minds and hearts are clear.
Family and relationships.
Yes, family and relationships. I'm gonna just jump right on in, you know, and come on with mine. I'm gonna continue on from where I left off last week and still stick with discipline. Dealing in the relationship. Fellas, we have to have discipline. The question been asked to me, you know, a lot of guys be asking, hey, how would you know when you got the right one? You probably won't know. Here's the thing though. Don't even worry about that. Ask yourself this question: am I the right one for her? Am I Mr. Right? Do I have my life in order to be Mr. Right? Am I ready? Because if you not ready, ain't no sense in finding Miss Right. If you ain't ready to be Mr. Right, because you're going to lose her before you get right. This is where that discipline come in. You got to know what you got to do and stick to it. Meaning, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the circumstances is, stick to your principles. Just because there ain't nobody watching don't mean you can go and do it. Don't do it. Don't do it even when you're not being watched. Peace.
Well, you know, my thing is, I'm gonna say it like this, like Cypher saying, I commemorate you on that, brother, because you saying some real stuff. I break it down to be disciplined to three aspects. Three aspects. You gotta be disciplined to time, finance, and security. Now, what I mean by that, you got three things: time, finance, and security. Now, we're looking at both sides. We're not looking at just the male. We're looking at both the female and the male. Now, when it comes to relationship, if you do not balance out the time, if you do not balance out the finances, if you do not balance out the security, you're going to have an argument. That's just the bottom line to it. She's going to be arguing at you about her time. She's going to be arguing at you about the finances, or she's going to be arguing at you about you not making her feel secure in the relationship. So you got to balance off all three of those things. But like Cypher say, you got to do that within yourself first. You got to keep your finances right. You got to keep your time management right. And you got to keep your security right. You got to make sure you're doing what you need to do so you can feel secure in your obligation of what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So this is what he's saying right there. You got to do it for yourself first. Once you're able to do it for yourself, then you can share the wealth. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
That's all I got to say.
Ooh. Break it down. Thank you, Mr. Goddard Shaw.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I had something I was gonna say about family, and we're gonna go on past that, man, because them two boys broke it down to the point where I feel like it ain't too much left to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They did that. So, yeah.
Yeah, you got to have that.
That's what's up, man. They pretty much gave it out though. Absolutely, that was an excellent highlight, man. Excellent highlight. We understood that. Free Cypher, Allah. God, I saw that was awesome, man. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out real fast because we gotta keep it moving, man. I'll be short and simple on family and relationships. God bless you to the viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We love you. Real quick, my thing this week on family and relationships. No one owes you anything. And that's a hard lesson that a lot of us have to learn sometimes. But no one owes you anything. You owe yourself everything. But no one owes you anything. You always be the best that you can be and always continue being who you are, doing what you do. But understand that's not going to make any ripples. You just keep being who you are and you'll see where you go at the end of the day. But no one owes you anything. And once you settle with that and you're good with that, you can keep riding, you can keep moving, you can keep fighting. You can keep fighting. God bless you. Chance. Family relationships.
All right.
Yeah. That's a good thing you said there, Chance, because listen, one thing we have to realize about ourselves is that we are spiritual beings living in a physical flesh. That's just what it is. Now, once you create an action, you got to go out there like you speak things into existence. Whether it's positive or negative, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. Now you got to figure out how you want to do it. You see what I'm saying? Like just like how we started this Grown Man podcast, we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? And we keep making it happen. you know, and we appreciate the viewers for coming on and supporting us and doing everything they supposed to do within themselves, because we are all just, we energy and motion, and that's what it is, bro. That's really what it is. It's the spirit working within itself through the physical matter. And once you understand how to operate through the physical matter, then you'll know how you should and should not operate, because everything has a reaction, cause and effect. You know what I'm talking about? It's one of them type of things. So if you want a positive effect, you need to give a positive reaction. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, like, look, we living in life. We living in life. And you know, everything ain't peaches and cream. That's just being real. That's how we learn. You know what I'm saying? We go through ups and downs. Everybody done been through that. But how can you see that you're gonna go through a downtime and be prepared for that downtime so you can make it smooth on you to a certain degree? You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We all gonna go through ups and downs. But just know that, okay, I might be down right now, but let me get myself prepared for that downtime, because through that downtime, I can learn something. I can stay still right now and still learn from God. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. That's really it, man.
All right.
That's some good stuff, B. That's some real good stuff, man. That's some real good stuff, brother. I got a shout out
All
coming
right, all
from
right. We
Maurice.
get another round. We get another round on this mic pass, because we got to go with building morale.
Yeah.
We done knocked out family and relationships. It's time for building morale. I'm gonna jump on out there with this week we're gonna talk about word is bond. Word is bond. What do that mean? Word is bond. It means that I would give my life before I should let my word fail me, because as a black man in the wilderness of North America, I only have my word. That's it. I don't own nothing else in this world but my word. And if I should let that fail me, guess what? I ain't got myself nothing. And that goes to regardless of whom or what. So when you give somebody your word and you tell somebody you're going to do this or you're going to come through on this or that, you got to do that. Yep. You got to put every ounce of your energy into being there to be forth with your word, because that's all you have.
That's right.
That's all you have is your word. It don't matter to whom or what. It don't. If you tell somebody that you're gonna be there, and then you tell somebody else, and the times coins like bumping heads, you got to go with that first one first.
Yep.
And then try to make it there for the second one. But whoever you told first, that's who you got to show up for first. Peace.
Gotta be that guy. It's a must.
A quick shout out, Maurice Edwards says, keep doing what you're doing, fam. I'll be in town for the backpack drive. We look forward to seeing you, brother.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Good knowledge
we
coming out
there.
You,
relationships.
Gangster, we appreciate that. Free Cypher. We appreciate that to God. And what's that?
I said,
hi guys.
Oh.
Okay, Miss Kristen, before we move on, man, family and relationships is where we let the viewers out there know a little bit about family. If you got a word for them, now is your time, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Family is the most important thing that we have. No matter where you're at in life, you seem to fall out. Blood makes you related, but loyalty makes you family. So you are able to embrace, definitely create new relationships and bonds with family who aren't really blood family, but are for the long run. So cherish them while you have them, make memories, and love, be loyal, and constant always.
That's some good stuff. That's some real good stuff, man. Thank you. Thank you for your words of wisdom. We're going to keep it moving right along. All minds and hearts are clear. To my brothers out there, thank y'all for joining the panel again, once again this week. This is season 2, episode 23. That's season 2, episode 23. We are blessed to be right towards the end of a second season. God is awesome, man. God is great, man. He's doing wonderful things within us individually as well as collectively. So God bless you, brothers. God bless you, viewers. Keep moving with greatness and power. We love you. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls. We'll be right back after these messages. This is to get the people to put the guns down and put the peace up. Good positive energy out there instead of the negative energy. Put the guns down, Orlando, and that's what the movement is all about. Put the guns down, good peace and good positive energy out there.
Well, this is Mr. Corbett right here, 19 Entertainment, Protect Our Head. Shouts out to Amira Davis for putting this together, start the violence, you know what I'm saying? Another chance.
Too many dying, too many people being killed out here. Everybody needs to be doing it. It needs to be a joint effort for everybody.
That's right.
Get involved.
Stop the violence, 2023.
Stop the violence, 2023.
Stop the violence, 2023. Stop the violence, 2023.
Thank y'all so much for coming out. Special shouts out to Tea Time Golf for helping us out.
Yep, get involved. First annual golf cart rally. Y'all come out next year. It'll be bigger and better.
Real quick, I want to remind you of the book bag giveaway that's coming up Saturday, August the 5th. This is our 3rd annual giveaway. Grateful to God to be able to do so. So right now we're able to bless, I think we're blessing at least 100 kids this year with their school supplies. Be sure to join us if you can. This is the flyer here. It's all over Facebook. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always call the number below. If you're not in our local town, send your energy. We appreciate your love and your blessings. God bless you. And we're going to keep it moving right along.
Hello everyone, it's me, Jordan Emil from Many Missionaries. This year I'll be hosting our 3rd annual book bag giveaway on Saturday, August 5th. My goal is to collect 300 book bags, and I need your help. You can Cash App or drop off supplies at any of the locations below. Thank you, and God bless. Bye!
Welcome, everybody. It's the Gangster's Corner.
Thank God for the opportunity to be able to speak to you viewers and share our mind, our hearts, our life, our lessons, our spirit, our energy.
Be successful, you got to hang around successful people.
Knowing where you stand with someone before you start getting your emotions involved, I think it's critical.
We allowing them to do it because we got misunderstanding. We ain't got no understanding of who we are.
You free to do whatever it is that you like. Whatever it is that you want. As long as your freedom don't infringe on somebody else's freedom.
The Bible says, with all you're getting, get an understanding, which is a form of wisdom. Because it helps you to navigate and to understand the do's and don'ts, the know-hows, when oppositions and opportunities present itself to you.
The more people you help, the more that it helps you. You gotta do less selfish acts. You know what I'm saying? And do more acts being for somebody else.
I've been on the block, man. I've been all the way out there. All that, man, and so you just can't. Man, you gotta have a better head on your shoulders than just wild out like that, man.
Wow, I appreciate you, Rick. Coming out and giving that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing like real knowledge. It ain't nothing like real knowledge. A lot of people come out here and talk about hypotheticals, things that you could actually be dealing with in that life, in this life. But when you have the real, actually intrinsic knowledge, that's value. It means something to everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna be there, man. We're gonna be able to provide for them like we want to, man. Long as we help one little young man stay out the chain gang, I feel like I did my job.
And every man is a nation. So when you help one man, you just help the nation. We got to take that knowledge and start applying it, which is to achieve an understanding. Then we can say that I'm woke.
Welcome. This hot new segment is called Gangster's Corner, and I'm your boy Gangster Rick. Scroll in the podcast. Let's get it on.
Hey everybody, what's happening, man? Y'all know what it is, man. It's Gangster Rick. We live in Gangster's Corner, man. Check it out. The little article I read, it's cool. You know, it's a lady in Maine that punched a bear because it was chasing her dog. You hear me?
A lady did.
The lady in Maine was in her backyard doing some gardening, and her dog took off, ran in the woods real quick.
Okay.
About that, he came back out the woods running, hit it with a bell right behind him. Hey, the lady jumped up and shot the bear right in the nose.
The lady jumped up and punched the bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she wasn't fast enough on the pullback. And the bear caught her in the wrist. She had to get a whole bunch of stitches. But she all right.
Man, where that happened at?
In Maine.
In Maine?
Porter, Maine. And the lady's 65 years old.
The dog
Did the dog come back and help her?
Yeah, she jumped up and punched the bear right in the nose for chasing her dog.
Yeah, that's good. She protected her dog.
That ain't good.
The dog ain't come back and help her, huh?
No. What are you gonna do? He should have took a little butt in the woods anyway. Get out the way. Because he'd have been, yeah. I wouldn't have punched the bear. I bet you that.
Yeah, I thought this was like the backyard. The backyard leading to the woods or something.
I don't care where we was at. I ain't punching the bear.
You ain't punching.
You gonna run with it?
I think I'm gonna punch a bear either.
I'm trying to beat my dog and the bear in the house. Don't run toward me. I ain't walking over there where that bear was at.
You gotta throw something at the bear.
I'm sure before that moment, the lady always said she wouldn't be punching no bear. However, she got them gangster instincts. Kicked in, and it was just a fight for her life.
But the bear was for her.
Peace.
The bear wasn't in her. The bear was at the dog.
Hey, Safe, I need some ice cream. Go get me some ice cream.
Man. Yeah, that's a wheel with that gangster. That's a wheel with that gangster.
Yeah, man. She almost got her arm bit off too with that bullshit. I'd have made it in the house. The bear might have got my dog, but he would have got me.
Yeah, man.
Because I wouldn't have punched him at all.
Oh, I think he was talking to Christian.
She fought the bear.
Christian was saying, absolutely. All right, well, if all minds and hearts are clear, we'll keep it moving right along.
Yeah, for sure.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. MJB,
ahead.
I snatched the camera. I mean, if you strong enough, you can snatch it back. But I did snatch it.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Speak your piece.
Okay, I was just saying, I'm get, I'm jumping in and out, man. God bless you, viewers. I'm jumping in and out. My knowledge bit for the week, something that stuck with me. So so God will show you your vision, but never tell you how to get there. Why does He does that? Your vision is a glimpse of your end. Now, your end from you, in between that is the plan. The plan is the process it's going to take for you to get to your destination.
Right.
So basically, what I'm saying is God has shown each and every one of us our end through a dream, through a vision. He's shown you your end, but He has not shown you the plan in order to get to that end. Why does He does that? He never told us the plan. Why? If He showed you the plan, you would say, forget about the end of the vision, because I don't want to go through that. So that's why your plan is so sacred to God. That's why He's bringing you through this, because He's developing characteristics. He's developing patience within you. He's developing vision within you, because what He's actually doing is preparing you for what He has prepared for you. So keep the faith. Keep the faith, and keep on that move towards positivity, and stay strong from your brother Chance. I'm out.
All right, all right.
Snatch the camera.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say a few. I want to read a paragraph out of 369. It's the key to the universe and evolving consciousness. This is
Okay.
I study a lot, so I got a lot of information to study from. But y'all should get this book. Y'all should really do. Right now, I'm finna read about rebirth, and in rebirth, it say you cannot be in two states of consciousness at one time. You cannot conceive two things of the opposite nature simultaneously. You are either the one state or the other. To be reborn is to die in your old belief and give birth to your new beliefs. You must kill your former state and enter the state you like to express. That word express, remember that. You must not create your new self from the place of the believer rather than its belief. You see what I'm saying? You must create your new self from the place of the believer rather than its belief. And that's all I got to say about that. I mean, y'all can, you got to see yourself where you need to go. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's one thing I took. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was in a rehabilitation class because I got stopped. I got stopped for like possession of the cannabis and shit, right? I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk like that. But I got stopped for possession of cannabis a while back, long time ago. And they sent me to a class. They sent me to one of them rehabilitation centers. And I'm going to tell you something. What I took out of that, if you want to change yourself, you got to change people, places, and things. People, places, and things. If you can change that, you can change yourself. But if you're not willing to change people, places, and things, then you're going to be always stuck in a rut. And then you're going to always be worried about why I'm still stuck here. It's because you keep the people, the place you hang in, you keep around you, and the things they doing. That's all. People, places, and things. You got to change that first. Once you change that, then you can work on changing yourself.
Okay.
That's
I'm
the
with
one
that.
thing I took out of that. Yeah, I
I'm
took
with
out of
that.
that.
Yeah, I'm with that, B. I'm with that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love change, man. I love change. I'm so adamant about change on myself.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I mean?
right.
You know, I just yesterday I was like, well, man, I'm so tired. I don't feel like doing no push up. But then I say, well, dang, that's probably what everybody say, man. What make me different than them? Man, get your butt down there and do some push ups, man.
That's
You
real.
know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to put discipline on
It's a
yourself, like Cypher
decision.
say.
It's a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, like Cypher said earlier about your word. That's what it is, man. You got to stand up in the paint, so to speak. If you give somebody your word, that's everything, man. Your word is not an important thing. It's everything. Understand me. It's not an important thing. It's everything. Just like you said, man, you just got to be a stand-up guy, man. You got to hold on. If you say you're going to do it, man, do it, man. That's all, because you never know how much that other person is depending on you, because they a stand-up guy and they think you are too. So just be that, man, and you should be all right. But know how important that is. If you give somebody your word, stand up in the paint, man, and show up for whatever it may be. You gotta be a stand-up guy in this world. You gotta be, man. That's it, man. Just keep it real. 1,000, man. That's great, man.
That's real.
And you know, before y'all close it out, man, real quick, Double O.
Yeah.
And what we're actually doing, you know, when we give out this information, man, we teaching y'all and we teaching ourselves, and you want to understand this is not something that, you know, this is a process. It's a process, you know. As you take this information and this knowledge, it's a process, you know, to make those step-by-step changes. You know, it's what we're doing and it's what we want you to do. It's a process. So Free Cypher and Miss Christian, if y'all have any last thoughts for our viewers.
I'm trying to jump in.
Okay, Miss Christian, we'll save you for last, our guest of the evening.
All right, peace. First off, I want to give a shout out to the nation of gods and earth. Peace. I see today's mathematics is wisdom, power, all being born to God.
All right.
How about this here? Today is the 25th. 2 plus 5 is 7. This is where we're going with it.
That's real.
God has sure let us know about rebirth. Being rebirth, you can't be in the same place at the same time what it was last time. Check it out. Well, you're being rebirthed too. You want to be reborn into a better person. I was reborn from a dead, dumb, deaf, and blind individual, 85%, and I was reborn into God. What that means is, yeah, I am in this world, but I'm not of this world. Meaning, once you get that rehabilitation, you want to get away from the people, places, and things, or whatever. However, you got to make sure that you are strong enough to go back around them same people, places, and things, and show them that you could be around them without falling victim to the same distractions and whatnot that they going through, so that they can have the strength to become better.
Yeah.
See, we can't just separate ourselves from our old friends and stuff like that there, just because we trying to be better. We got to make sure that we go back and bring everybody with us.
That's right.
We got to be that beacon of light, that hope, to show that it can be done. And it starts on a personal journey. You got to get self right first. It's always been get your house clean, and then you can go and clean somebody else's house. Get us right, then we can show somebody else how to get them right. By them seeing the success of us getting ourselves right. That's all it's about. That's what it's about. Each one teach one.
Yes. Thank you, God. Thank you.
1,000.
I love it. Love it, man. I love it, man.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm out.
All right, Free Cypher.
Man, you take it easy, brother.
This Christian, the mic is yours, ma'am. You may bless us and close us out.
Yeah, guys, I want to piggyback off of that regarding rebirth, change. Big fan of change. Change is necessary, inevitable for our growth. It's part of us as humans, as intellects, as parents, as individuals, whatever you identify with. The change and the evolution is something that we forego from childhood. And when we stop growing and we stop developing, we stop emotionally, spiritually, mentally, doing everything. We're just stagnant. So it is inevitable that we stay away from people, places, and things during changes. And I agree, we need to be able to go back into those circumstances and be able to face them head on. But if you're not growing, you got to be going. Just part of it, part of the game, wanting more. But the only thing that's stopping you from the lifestyle that you live now and the lifestyle that you want to live is the step that you're willing to take, whether it be changing your people, your places, your thing, doing those extra push-ups when it doesn't seem good, not hitting the snooze button when it's time to go wake up for work, and just staying up later so that you can grind, execute, and do whatever you have to do. But change in progress, rebirth is necessary for every part that we have.
That's right. That's
Hey,
right.
hey, Chance, and you know the beauty of, and you want to know the beauty of all this? Change is supreme. You come into the world as a baby. You change into a teenager. Then you change into an adult. And then you change into an older person, should be wiser, right?
That's
But
right.
then after you change from that, you go into the spiritual realm.
That's
You
right.
see?
That's right.
Change is supreme. That's something we cannot change. It changes us. So we got to adapt. We have to adapt to the change.
Absolutely.
That's what we have to do.
We have to absorb it and acknowledge it, man, and
Yeah, you
grab
have
hold of
to.
it, man. You know,
That's right. You have
it's
to.
growth, man. I love it,
It's
man.
growth. That's what it's
Growth.
called. It's called.
You know,
That's
it's
right,
growth.
growth.
And it's something that we'll do until the day we pass on. We'll continue to grow. We will continue to grow. So don't ever think that you got it all. You got all the knowledge. You got it all. No, it's always something else
No.
that you can
That's
learn.
right. That's right.
Always something else you can learn, man.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
keep open mind.
you gotta learn something every day.
Every day.
If you don't learn something, if you
Yeah,
don't
you
learn
didn't pay attention. If you didn't pay attention.
yeah, you learn something every day. The day you don't learn is the day you leave.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
Make it
Hey, man.
significant. Make each day count and make it significant, man.
Yeah.
Any closing words from our guests? Get out
I
of
hate
here.
to say it, but that real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't go nowhere.
So yeah, last words, guys. I really appreciate you guys having me on the show for sure. Again, huge fan and supporter. When it comes to numbers never lie. So I really want to leave the people with this scary but true percent of numbers, so that we are able to get resources to the people that we're supposed to. More than 650,000 people are released from incarceration every year. Of that percent, 44% of those people, almost half, are going to reoffend within the first year of being home from incarceration. Why is that? 22.1%, 10% of that is notably related to drug abuse and substance abuse, right? 53.6% of people who leave incarceration are going to be leaving incarceration to be homeless, right? We have a lack of resources and connections to things in the community, and we have these things readily available at our fingertips, whether we know it or not. You have someone that is coming home from incarceration, it is essential that we support, uplift, encourage, and guide people into how to live the proper lifestyle the proper way. People, places, and things, keeping them strong and out of those situations. There are resources available out for returning citizens leaving incarceration. You have to be able to get it to them when it comes to housing, when it comes to job stability, when it comes to building your resume for an employer, when it comes to mental health services, clothing. There are so many resources that we have available that need to be provided to these men and women when they are coming home, so we can bring this number drastically down. People who are incarcerated at this time, especially in the state of Florida, are part of something called disenfranchisement. We're one of 4 states in the United States that actually has a financial gain for keeping people incarcerated, even when they're returned to the streets. So the judicial system is holding us accountable for financial obligations, and we're just trying to make it out here. So if you do have a loved one, or you are someone who is returning from incarceration, or you know someone, absolutely plug them in with the plug. We want to love on them and help. You can reach me directly at 321-362-2453. Once again, 321-362-2453. You can message me at Kristen at Second Chances Are Mandatory. There are so many resources that we want to be able to provide to those in the community. We will be pairing up with Another Chance and everything that he has with Protect Thy Head Ministry and getting these resources available to those in Orlando, Florida. But again, guys, if you have someone that is incarcerated now, it is our moral obligation to reach one, to teach one, and to show them a different way when they come home. Let them know that it is possible through mentorship and resources in the community. Reach out again, 321-362-2453. We have to get this number down when it comes to the reoffenders. We need to keep these people on the streets because we are the people that can make a difference. Get into those polls and get into those booths. So things happen.
Hey, that is some good information. And Christian, the percentage, that 56% is huge. So I think it's mandatory that those programs that you have throughout Second Chances is implemented. That's awesome. And we got your back. We're going to be helping you out with whatever we can, along with the Color of Love movement. So thank you again for joining us. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your time tonight. We appreciate you. We love you. And we're going to get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Keep doing what you do. Hey, all right, man. It is what it is. Hey,
be real with yourself. Be real with yourself.
Go ahead, MJB. Be real with yourself, man. God bless you guys. We love you. Have a blessed week. Take care of you and yours. God bless you.
Grown men, yeah.